up high.
Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining us. We've kind of moved up in the world, haven't we?
We have moved up in the world, yes. We're way up high. Because we had to, because Mr. Dutton is way up high.
Yeah.
Because that's like a prerequisite to play a guitar is to get up and have some space there.
Welcome to the show, Mr.
Well, thank
Dutton.
you very much.
Jim Dutton. What's
Jim.
Dutton?
Thank you for having me.
Well, Benjamin,
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Now, Dutton is a very popular name up in Branson. They've got the
Yes,
Dutton
it
family.
is.
Are you related to any of those folks?
Well, I'd like to think so, but they won't claim
Let's
me.
say you are.
I will just,
Yeah. But now
however,
you did say you were a retired truck driver, though,
yes.
right?
And before I retired, I was driving a charter bus, and I went to Branson, and I went to their show, and one of their little girls took one step back and says, "You look just like my uncle."
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so
You probably are connected
we
somewhere.
may be somehow connected.
At least
Right.
swimming in the same pond somewhere along the way.
Yes.
Oh, very funny. But now, if you're a retired driver, how long have you been a musician? You'll say your whole life, but how long?
Practically about 35, 40 years. I
35,
played the
40
guitar, and me and my daughter played together for a long time until she married, moved away, and then we started another band, and
Okay.
we called it Just by Chance Band, and it's got 4 different people in it most of the time, and so I'm the MC, and I tell a few stories and lie a lot about
Good,
things.
good.
And I also try to sing, and I play the flat top guitar, and I play the stand-up bass when we do bluegrass.
Okay.
And we've got my stepson is a bass player, and a very good bass player, and he's been with me for 21 years in this Just by Chance band. And I'd like to tell you how we got the name.
Sure.
Back then we was all working, and we only played when we got a chance. And we only practiced when we got a chance. So I thought one day, I said, well, this will work out just fine. Let's just call ourselves Just by Chance. So that stuck. We've been together for 20-some years.
Wow, that's good.
We've had a couple others in and out, but me and my stepson have been together for, his name is Jeff Martin. And our lead guitar player, his name is Steve Cole, and he plays lead guitar, he plays flat top, he plays steel guitar, he plays fiddle, he plays banjo, he plays drums. Whatever you need him to play, he plays it, and plays it quite well.
He plays around quite a bit.
He plays around a lot, and fiddles around too.
Do you just play locally, or have you traveled some?
Not too much. We haven't traveled very far. We do mostly local because it's, there's so much going on, and it's hard to get anything to go very far. And there's so much free stuff going on, and it's hard to make any money. So actually, we diversified, and we started cleaning houses and raking yards.
Yeah.
No, I'm just teasing you. But like I say, we go maybe to West Plains or something like that and play Big Flat. We do Big Flat. Have been doing it for 18 years over there. So we've done pretty well with that.
Well, let's tell about the weekend, free week, or the free
show.
Free shows that you got, yeah.
We've been doing that for a little over 3 years. The first Friday night of each month, we do a show over at the Lakeview Community Club. It's there in the middle of Lakeview.
Yep.
And it's a free show. However, we do set out a donation jar just to pay the rent, and they charge us rent to get the building. But we have a lot of the folks will bring snacks and finger foods, and we have free coffee, and all that's free. So
Good.
If people can donate a little to pay the rent, it's fine. If they can't, that's fine too. They're still welcome. We're glad to have them.
That's good.
And we have quite a number of fans that follow us all the time. And our little show over there, we generally have, I'm going to say, from 50 to 65 every week, which is a pretty good little show, and we'd like to have more, but so when you folks can, come and join up with us.
We will.
You
if we get the chance.
have shown me a CD here, and I noticed on the back it says songwriter Jim Dutton.
I do write songs.
Do you sing most of your own original music?
I do a lot of them, yes. And the lead guitar player also writes songs, and he's got some beautiful songs. And him and his wife sang together, and his wife sings with us sometimes. She plays the keyboard, but she works, and a lot of times she can't get down here on Friday night in time. But, we got Bob Cooley too. He plays with us some, and he does a thumb style picking like Chet Atkins, and he sings. He does a good job.
Good.
So yeah, we have a wonderful bunch of people, and we have just a really nice time, and it's really a family show, and we try to encourage people to come, and if we recognize anybody in the audience that we know that sings and plays or something, we ask them to come up and do a couple of songs, and we invite them up. They don't have a guitar with them, we loan them one or something like that, and get them involved. We try to get everybody involved because the way the economy is today, there's not a lot of things to go and do that don't cost you a lot of money.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is all free, and we just have a wonderful time.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, you brought your guitar, and you said the band couldn't because
Well,
by chance they couldn't get all hear it all.
My stepson was still working, and my lead man, he kind of hurt himself, and he said he'd be ready in another week or two, but he couldn't come today. So you don't want to really judge their show by what I do, because they are good, and I'm not that great. But
Now, what are you going to sing for us?
Yeah.
I'm going to sing a couple of my original songs.
I'm running out of time. We may just have time for one, if that's okay.
Okay,
Pick the
just
best
one
that you-
song. Well,
yeah.
I like to do silly stuff and funny stuff and get people to laugh, because I think that's what keeps life interesting, if you laugh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is a song, if you're ready for me to sing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right, it's going to be called Country Queen. And I tell everybody it's about my girlfriend, and I had a girlfriend when I got married, and my wife said that's enough, and they're going to have to put up with that no more. So I said I wrote a song about her anyway. It goes like this. I hope you enjoy it. Well, she lives in the cabin down the road, it's about a mile. You can tell her teeth are missing sometimes when she smiles. She's got an old tractor and a pickup truck. She drinks her coffee from a sippy cup. Now she ain't pretty, but she ain't ugly. She's somewhere in between. Oh, she never ruled a country, and that's for sure, but she sure is a country queen. Now she likes to go barefoot and sometimes into town. Sometimes she rides a mule and she leads a hound. And she drinks her liquor from an old fruit jar. She can play the blues on an old guitar. Now she ain't pretty, but she ain't ugly. She's somewhere in between. Oh, she never ruled a country, and that's for sure, but she sure is a country queen. Now she can chew tobacco just like all the men. There usually is a little bit of stringing down her chin. And she can shoot a rifle, and she can skin a deer. She's not perfect, but she darn near. Now she ain't pretty, but she ain't ugly. She's somewhere in between. Oh, she never ruled a country, and that's for sure, but she sure is a country queen. Oh, she never ruled a country, and that's for sure, but she sure is my country queen.
That's a good one.
That was awesome.
But we have a lot of fun. We like people to laugh, and we do serious stuff too. And sometimes we hit a gospel song and a little drink of bluegrass in the middle, and it's just a variety show. And
Do people need to bring their own chairs?
no, we got chairs.
Oh, got
Okay.
chairs and all that, so they don't
all
need
set
to.
up, and we have 2 or 3 tables that set up, and the rest of them are just.
So it's inside?
Oh, yes, it's inside,
Okay.
air conditioning and heated.
Okay.
And once again, it's at the Lakeview
Lakeview Community
Center.
Club. Well,
Community
they
Club.
call it the center. It's right there in the middle of Lakeview on the right. And we
And it's
sure
every Friday night, or
no first Friday night of each month.
first Friday night of each month, beginning at
At 6 o'clock to 8.
6
6
to
to
8.
8.
So
Good deal.
most of the time, some of our older friends and fans can get home before it gets too late, you know. So, and we like to have them.
That's nice. Jim, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate
Great
you being here.
entertainment.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yes.
get on out to Lakeview and check that out. And just a message to your wife, I don't think she has to worry about your girlfriend.
You don't?
No.
I don't know.
I
She
know
wants
there's a lot of people chase
skin
her.
a deer and all that kind of stuff. You
That's
just
pretty
never-
important to a
pretty
good
important to a
country
good
boy.
old country
You
boy, let me
betcha.
tell you.
Thanks,
Shoot you the
Jim.
back of the rest of them.
We'd like to thank everybody who's been on the show today. We're out of time. Billy Majors, Betty Gould, and Lucinda Blair, and also Marianne Sherman
Marianne
with
and Petey.
PD.
Marianne Petey, yes,
And then Jim Dutton.
and Jim Dutton.
Good to see you again.
It's nice to
Hope
see
see
you
next
again,
week.
too.
Maybe we'll get down to our level
Well, we'll
next
get down there
week.
because I'm a little high off the ground here. I told Dan I hope I don't fall.
My head is kind of
Yeah.
swimming. Thanks for being here.
He's just being silly. Y'all
We'll see you
come
again
back
next
next
time.
week. You hear?